Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please pay attention to the following announcement. In the event that Addition Financial Arena must be evacuated, arena visitors must follow the instructions of arena staff and evacuate the arena immediately. If seated on the floor level, please proceed to the nearest corner exit and exit Addition Financial Arena through the ground level doors. If seated in the lower level or 100 sections, please proceed either up or down the stairs to the exit nearest you. If seated on the upper level or 200 sections, proceed down the stairs to the main arena concourse and then to the exit nearest you. We appreciate your attention to our evacuation procedures. Enjoy your visit to Addition Financial Arena.
trajectory. At UCF, it's science we know well. But there's more to it than physics. It's life. Your path is affected by actions and forces that can change the trajectory of your life. By uniting world-class faculty, cutting-edge research, and access to opportunity, UCF changes trajectories like no other university. Ready to change yours?
Honored guests, please welcome the incredible graduates from the University of Central Florida. Please welcome the esteemed faculty and scholarly top honor graduates to the ceremony.
This is big. You made it. The culmination of hard work, perseverance, and focus that manifested into this momentous landmark. UCF Knights, you earned this. Today makes it official with the credentials, but the mirror speaks clearly and says, unleash your potential. Passion from within drove you into fifth gear. Now your engines roar to take flight. You dared to reach for the stars when stars were out of sight. We see you. You proved beyond a reasonable doubt that success is available and accessible. An example of when vision for the future overrides any challenge of defeat. It's why the refreshing wave of victory tastes so sweet. Cheers to all milestones represented here. PhDs, masters, and bachelor's degrees. You should be proud. Celebrations to relive. Are you aware of the hope you give? Especially today, as families swell with pride, a domino effect of transformation transpires in the lives around you. Personal and professional community is strengthened, stabilizing like iron ore. The good news is there's more. With dedication at the root, greatness grows and bears fruit through the unleashing of your potential. The power to positively change the world exists within you. You who are the next leaders, healers, inventors, entrepreneurs, creatives, creating spaces for immeasurable impact. You are relentless. Charge on, O Knights of Black and Gold, because with that, the golden opportunities that await are as endless as your potential.
Please welcome the platform party for our ceremony.
Good morning, good morning. It's time to graduate. Good morning to you. Good morning, UCF family. My name is Dr. Adrienne Otto Frame, and I serve proudly as the Vice President for Student Success and Wellbeing here at the University of Central Florida. We are honored to welcome graduates, esteemed guests, and online viewers to the 174th commencement ceremonies of the University of Central Florida. I can think of no better way to spend a very special Saturday morning than with a spirited celebration of scholarship, support, service, and student success. Assembled are the graduates of the College of Business Administration, the College of Engineering and Computer Science, the College of Optics and Photonics, and the Rosen College of Hospitality Management. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist, Jose Velez, and our organist, Andrew Walker, who are beside the platform on the main floor, will lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Will all please rise if you are able, and gentlemen, if you will remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed that the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, on the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Jose and Andrew. And would everyone please be seated? And now, would you please welcome the President of the University of Central Florida, Dr. Alexander Cartwright.
Thank you, Dr. Frame, and welcome everyone to this momentous event for our graduates and their loved ones. Graduates, today we celebrate the incredible hard work, persistence, and adaptability you displayed in unleashing your potential and reaching this important milestone in your life. We are honored to recognize you with the degrees you have earned. During your time at UCF, you have shown optimism, compassion, and determination to overcome obstacles while also embracing opportunities, proving that knights will rise to every occasion. I want to acknowledge how special of an event this is for so many of our graduates and their loved ones. Many of our undergraduates missed traditional high school graduation ceremonies due to precautions taken during the pandemic. And class of 2024, many of you also began your time at UCF in 2020, boldly pursuing a brighter future during a time of so much uncertainty. You have truly earned this moment, and we are grateful to be together today to celebrate all that you have achieved. Family and friends, we also want to thank you for supporting our graduates on their journey. Their lives will be forever impacted by your care and encouragement. For all you have done, we want to show our gratitude. Would all the guests of our graduates please stand if you are able? Guests, please stand. Guests, please stand. Thank you. And graduates, please join me in showing our appreciation to them. Thank you so much for being such an important part of the UCF family. You may be seated. Today's graduates join an extensive network of UCF alumni who are making an impact on society. For example, Jasmine Patterson, Rosen College class of 2017, is a senior manager of travel experiences for On Location, the official hospitality provider for this summer's Olympics and Paralympics in Paris. Aside from crafting fan experiences for the world's biggest sporting event, Jasmine has worked 4 Super Bowls, a men's Final Four basketball championship, and major non-sporting events such as the Cannes International Film Festival. And class of 2024, we can't wait to see your next great accomplishments. This past academic year marked the 60th anniversary of UCF's founding, and we've been on an unprecedented journey from the start. When the state created UCF in 1963, it was to educate the talent needed to support the space program and the endeavor to land humans on the moon, a challenge that seemed impossible at the time. This amazing university has been doing bold things ever since to energize Florida's economy and transform lives for a brighter and better tomorrow. This is what UCF does. We build the future. Graduates, you earn a degree from an institution rising in excellence, rankings, and impact. Our students earn prestigious national and international awards and scholarships. Our Rosen College of Hospitality Management and graduate video gaming programs are world leaders. Our cyber defense competition team, based in the College of Engineering and Computer Science, leads the country in national championships. And UCF is routinely the nation's #1 supplier of talent for the aerospace and defense industries. Our faculty conduct leading-edge research aimed at solutions for society's greatest challenges, from infectious diseases and renewable energy to domestic violence and space travel. For 2027, for instance, UCF faculty will lead a NASA robotic mission to explore a region of the moon yet to be visited. All of this and much more happens at a university U.S. News and World Report continually ranks as one of the top 20 most innovative in the country and the most innovative university in Florida. This distinction results from the excellence of our exceptional students, faculty, staff, and alumni. You, our graduates, came to UCF with big dreams and exceptional potential. Your desire to innovate, to serve your communities, and to create positive change in the world is truly inspiring. Today, we celebrate the risk takers and innovators who make an impact by embodying the values of entrepreneurship, partnership, and persistence. Please congratulate the graduates of our College of Business Administration. We celebrate students who help distinguish UCF as a national leader in the evolving fields of engineering and computer science. These students fuel UCF as the leading talent supplier for the nation's aerospace and defense industries. Let us congratulate the graduates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. We celebrate students who advance and improve imaging and how we sense the world around us. For instance, they are using fiber optics technology to build innovative cameras to see through fog and around corners. Let us congratulate the graduates of the College of Optics and Photonics. And we celebrate the future leaders of the hospitality industry who receive their degrees from the #1 hospitality school in the country. These alumni will make us proud as they represent UCF at some of the world's biggest employers in hospitality, tourism, events, and entertainment. Please congratulate the graduates of our Rosen College of Hospitality Management. Graduates, we are so proud of all you have achieved, and we honor your exciting path forward. Before we continue, allow me to acknowledge special members of the UCF family who could not be with us today. UCF graduates who are active duty military and have been called away to serve our country. We're also honored to recognize additional groups of our graduates who are with us today. Graduating members of our ROTC programs who have just been or are about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, our graduating student veterans, and our graduating active duty military. Will these graduates please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations? Several people who are important to the university are with me on the platform and will not be introduced later. I ask them to stand and remain standing as they are recognized, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Tiffany Altizer, member, UCF Board of Trustees. Rhonda Bishop, Vice President for Compliance, Ethics, and Risk. Dr. Andrea Guzman, Vice President for Access and Community Engagement. Gerald Hector, Senior Vice President for Administration and Finance. Janet Owen, Vice President for Government and Community Relations and Associate General Counsel. Dr. Winston Schoenfeld, Interim Vice President for Research and Innovation. And Taylor Malin, Staff Advisory Council Representative. Throughout campus and in our community, our faculty help students discover their passions and find their paths. We are fortunate to have faculty who are committed to academic excellence, pushing the boundaries of their disciplines, serving our communities, and mentoring the next generation of thinkers, innovators, and leaders. For all of this and much more, our faculty have our sincere appreciation. Members of the UCF faculty, please stand so we may recognize your contributions and impact. Thank you. You may be seated. Our commencement speaker is Carrie Sobel, a highly successful local entrepreneur and alumni who is an owner of Boss Group International, a mergers and acquisitions firm that helps people buy and sell businesses. For the past 12 years, he served as Chief Strategy Officer for his award-winning marketing agency before selling it earlier this year. He is also Chief Marketing Officer for Coastal Investment Company, a private equity firm that has raised more than $300 million in the first 36 months in business. His professional honors include earning the Orlando Business Journal's 40 Under 40 Award, UCF's 30 Under 30 Alumni Award, the inaugural Young Alumni Award at UCF's Shining Knights ceremony, and the Entrepreneurial Alumni Award during the UCF College of Business Hall of Fame event. He lives in Orlando with his wife, fellow alumni Lauren, and their children, Marley, Sloan, and Lennon. Please join me in welcoming Carrie Sobel.
Good morning. What a privilege it is to share one of the most important milestones of your lives with you today. I know it will be a day that neither myself or any of you ever forget. First, I want to congratulate you. You did it. No matter how many times you struggled to go to class or stay awake as that lecture droned on, or prove to be as relentless as the hangover that you had the night before. It probably felt like you might not ever get here, but you kept putting one foot in front of the other. You kept showing up, and today you can say that you showed up enough times to call yourself a UCF alumni. And as a fellow alumni several years down the road, I can say from my experience that life is like that. Sometimes the only way to get through the challenges are to put one foot in front of the other on the floor and just show up. Some of you are pretty clear on your path. You think you know where you're going. Others have a vague idea in the direction that you might pursue. Some of you have no idea what you're doing and where you're going to go, and boy, are you in trouble. Totally kidding. But I can tell you that regardless of which category you fall into, chances are things aren't going to go as planned. The good news is what is meant for you will not pass you by as long as you stay aware. The anecdotes that I share with you today do not come from highs or successes that I've experienced. They come from the tough times, and they have a common theme of resilience. Several years back, somebody said to me, "You know, Carrie, you're like a human octopus." And I thought to myself, if I'm going to be an animal, I'd rather be a tiger or a lion, something fierce, not a damn octopus. And all I could take from that comment was that I had tentacles moving around, gaining business opportunities and different things that I was seeking to do, and that I was the jack of all trades and master of nothing. Then one day, somebody that I was working with professionally had said to me, "Carrie, what do you know about the octopus?" Ironically, at this point, I went down a deep, dark hole of National Geographic researching the octopus, and what I found totally changed my perspective. First, I was flattered. Many of you may not know this, but the octopus is considered one of the most intelligent species on the planet. Most of us just think of it as calamari. But I learned that the octopus is highly interactive with its environment. Its entire being is gathering information, reaching out, touching, feeling, tasting, and using its arms to interact with its environment. They scour the pitch black floors of the ocean, feeling their way through the ocean. They're also highly adaptive to their environment. They change texture, they change size, and they can even change color in spite of being colorblind. They don't have to see a color to be a color, and they do this in seconds. What's really mind-blowing is their ability to regenerate a tentacle that gets injured while exploring. Apparently, the mantra of the octopus is that it has exactly what it needs to survive. They simply find a way, and they show up. I grew up in a middle-class suburban family in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Go Birds. I was provided for. I had all of my essential needs met. In fact, I had a wonderful upbringing. When my family relocated to Florida in 2004, in my senior year of high school, I found myself with very few friends, very few connections. What I did have was a skill set of being a DJ at a young age. I saw an opportunity to use this skill set to make connections, many that are a part of the remarkable network that I still rely on today. Not to mention I made some pretty good money. Things were going well, a lot of friends, a way to make some pocket money, and my first real foray into being a businessman. Then the summer between my freshman and my sophomore year, my parents called me home. I drove a couple hours south to South Florida. They quietly sat me down and told me our family, like many other families at the time, were in dire financial straits. They said, "Carrie, we can no longer help you with UCF, can't pay for any of your living expenses, hell, we can't pay for any of ours. But we know that you have the resilience to figure this out." Needless to say, this was pretty shocking for me at the time. The fear I felt for my parents and the resilience that they had in me in understanding that I could get through this was enough for me to promise myself that I would never find myself in this position again. And that day, my friends, was the day that I became an octopus, whether I knew it or not. The next year, I co-founded a website with a college buddy of mine that, with a lot of hard work and not a little luck, turned into a thriving business venture. As our business grew, we had to adapt to technology changes, as most businesses do. We turned into making a technology platform that, without a little naivete, we thought would be the next Facebook, real Mark Zuckerberg type of stuff. We did end up pitching a $1 billion company. We raised $500,000 in seed capital, and we inherited a strategic partner along the way. We were on top of the world. We got into the UCF Business Incubator program. We got an on-campus house located on Research Park for our office. And we even had UCF interns working for us while we were still enrolled at UCF ourselves. Everything was going swimmingly. And then, bang. Because we failed to understand the maturity needed to manage a technology enterprise at that level, we found ourselves without our platform and with no more money. 5.5 years of effort, and we were drowning. With all of that effort, I felt like I had nothing left from that entire venture. And you can probably feel, or maybe understand how I felt at the ripe age of 22. I was considering whether I wanted to be an entrepreneur anymore. Graduating UCF that summer added a little extra pressure, as the direction of my life was unclear as the company collapsed underneath me. I was going through some of my things preparing to move with all of these thoughts swimming through my head, and I came across a slip of paper, a fortune that I saved from a cookie that I had ate several years ago. This fortune reads, "It's the small steps that you take that ultimately bring you great fortune." Well, took a step back, stopped in my tracks, and the depression lifted. And instead of believing that it was going to be one big thing that was going to galvanize my future, instead I had, through this failure, many small accomplishments and steps that were leading me on a journey of self-discovery and giving me the confidence I needed that I was on the right track. Using the network that I built over the years, I applied the skills and knowledge to build 6 different businesses in Orlando between 2010 and 2015 alone. I had been a disc jockey, a director of community outreach, a restaurateur, a realtor, a marketing project manager, among several other things. I was actually behaving like a human octopus, reaching out and using the resources available to me. I was blind to what I was doing until I was called out as an octopus, and while the rest of my story has plenty of ups and downs, the short of it is I made the decision to embrace each step along the way, to own each failure, to face each challenge, and to wander into the unknown spaces around me. I had unwittingly chosen the octopus role that provided me the financial security that I promised myself I would have all those years ago. And as I challenge you to think about embracing this role for yourselves, I can say without fear of contradiction that the octopus is my mascot, right up there with Nitro. If there's one thing you take from what I share with you today, it's to embrace every experience along the way that is a part of your journey. Embody every conversation that you have with every friend, with every colleague, with every coworker. Every project that you work on, big or small, everything that you learn, embrace it. And whether you continue in academia or you pursue the professional career that you're choosing, stay a student. Never stop learning. I encourage you that UCF is not the past. You are bringing it forward. Think about the tentacles of UCF showing up in places that you least expect. Because UCF is a resource as rich as the ocean if you allow the opportunities to meet you. I believe that emotional intelligence is single-handedly the most important thing that you can continue to study. The ability to manage your own emotions and understand the emotions of those that you engage with is such an incredible skill set. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room. In fact, if you are, you're in the wrong room. And I encourage you to strive to be the most empathetic person in that room instead. Watch and see what happens. Be resilient, stay responsive, and know that each small step that you take will propel you to build a life that you love, the life of your dreams, not some fantasy that leaves you empty-handed, or even worse, empty-hearted. Be comfortable with the unknowns at this point. That's the beautiful part about your journeys. The pages are unwritten. Your destiny calls you. Go like the octopus. And explore with every fiber of your being. Congratulations to you all. Go Knights!
Thank you, Gary. Great job. I'm not sure how many people here expected to hear about octopus this morning, but that's where we are. I do appreciate you sharing your experiences and the difficulty that sometimes we face, and yet you then turn that into 6 different businesses that have had a great impact on this region. So thank you so much for being such a great night. Thank you so much. And now, we are delighted to award today's first degree, the Doctor of Public Service, to a special friend and champion of UCF, Mr. Harris Rosen. And yes, it is the namesake of our world-class Rosen College of Hospitality Management. Harris, will you come to the lectern, please? Now, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stand here a little while because we have a lot to say about you. Harris, your transformational support of the University of Central Florida, your many contributions to the hospitality and tourism management industry, and your extraordinary philanthropy have advanced the mission and reputation of the university and the prosperity of our region, state, and nation while lifting countless lives. You provided vision, land, and millions of dollars in support to establish the Rosen College of Hospitality Management near Orlando's famous theme parks and tourism district, laying the foundation for the college's world-class excellence and ascent as America's top hospitality management school. As a charter UCF Board of Trustees member from 2002 to 2013, you championed student success and the rise of UCF as a major metropolitan research university, providing valuable input in matters such as the creation of the UCF College of Medicine, direct connect to UCF, and UCF's new stadium and arena. For over 5 decades, you served Central Florida's business community as an impactful leader, collaborator, and knowledgeable voice for enhancing the hospitality industry. Your ingenuity, hard work, and determination in growing a small, family-run hotel company into one of the Southeast's largest independently owned hotel groups is revered by leaders throughout Florida and beyond. Your generosity as a thoughtful, caring, and humble philanthropist is phenomenal. For years, you have recast the future of hundreds of underserved children and their families by providing free educational opportunities from preschool through college or trade school, particularly in the Tangelo Park and Paramore communities. Your passion to do the right thing is also exemplified by your donations of millions of dollars to benefit brain cancer research, Special Olympics, fitness, disaster victims in other countries, and many other worthy causes. Your incredible service to UCF and humanity warrants our deepest gratitude and admiration. Therefore, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Central Florida, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and with the concurrence of the university's Board of Trustees, it is my distinct honor that I hereby confer upon you, Harris Rosen, the honorary degree of public service. Yes, let's go in front. Here's your degree, sir. It's a big degree. Let's stand up here. Let's step up. Thank you again, Harris, for your many contributions that will continue to enhance countless lives for generations to come. Thank you so much. And now we approach that joyful time in our program when degrees are conferred to our students. I call upon Dr. Leyland Norden, our Grand Marshal, representing the faculty, to recommend degrees be awarded.
Thank you, Mr. President. My faculty colleagues and I are thrilled for these graduates, all at UCF, and all at UCF who helped them grow and succeed. On behalf of the faculty, I'm pleased to recommend that the degrees be awarded to those students qualified to receive them. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Norden. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Michael Johnson, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, to confer the doctoral degrees.
Thank you, President Cartwright. The doctoral degree represents the highest academic achievement a person can earn. To receive the doctoral degree, candidates must demonstrate proficiency through advanced graduate coursework and examinations, and demonstrate to their university professors and peers that they can engage in substantive research that adds to the body of knowledge in their fields of study. Dr. John Weishample, Interim Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, will now present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, the College of Optics and Photonics, and the Rosen College of Hospitality and Management please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and to recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Weishample. Candidates, you have officially achieved the pinnacle of your collegiate journey. By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Thank you. Some of you have traveled quite a distance as part of today's ceremony, and it is important for you to hear your graduate's name as it is called. Please be considerate and keep in mind that others wish to hear the names of their graduates as well. As you can see, graduates and their faculty advisors are approaching the stage to be recognized and hooded. The hooding ceremony is traditional for the conferral of a doctoral degree. The academic hood is a UCF hood, as it is black and gold, its colors denote, and the velvet lining represents the field of study.
Dr. Farzaneh Arab Jenoghani, Major Advisor, Dr. Susan Fathpour. Dr. Ahmed Achikura, Major Advisors, Dr. Kevin Murphy, Dr. Ting-Ching Zhang. Dr. Marcos Medeiros, Major Advisor, Dr. Nan Hua. Dr. Jianwan Lee, Major Advisor, Dr. Murat Hanser. Dr. Ayodiji Adeniran, Major Advisor, Dr. David Mohesin. Dr. Mohammed Ode, Major Advisor, Dr. Tuhan Das. Dr. M.D. Hafusel Islam Chowdhury, Major Advisor, Dr. Fan Yao. Dr. Azam Abdurrahman Al Hussein, Major Advisor, Dr. Min Jae Lin. Dr. Mohammed Rashedo Haq Rashid, Major Advisor, Dr. Richard Iwitz. Dr. Rachel Ann Straney, Major Advisor, Dr. David Boot. Dr. Robin Marvin Sadime, Major Advisor, Dr. Kareem Ahmed.
Dr. Vishnu Raj Sugla, Major Advisor, Dr. Tengfei Zheng. Dr. Quingyang Liu, Major Advisor, Dr. Liu. Dr. Wu. Dr. Sayed Hamad Ahmed, Major Advisor, Dr. Geeta Sutankar. Dr. Praveen Tutor Patur, Major Advisor, Dr. Mubarak Shah. Dr. Ibrahim Abdullah Al-Wabi, Major Advisor, Dr. Cliff Zhu. Dr. Matthias Mendieta, Major Advisor, Dr. Chen Chen. Dr. Haneen Nasri George Al-Haddad, Major Advisor, Dr. Ivan Garibay. Dr. Ahmed Ali Nasser, Major Advisor, Dr. Thomas Wall. Dr. Jessica Lynn Williams, Major Advisor, Dr. Florian Jensch. Dr. John Christopher Samarini, Major Advisor, Dr. Joseph Kiter Jr. Dr. Deepalakshmi Babu Venkateswaran, Major Advisor, Dr. Jiha Kyu. Dr. Mark H. Jean, Major Advisor, Dr. Murat Yüksel. Yeah, it's okay. Dr. Sayanta Seth, Major Advisor, Dr. Murat Yüksel. Dr. Jessica Blue Baker, Major Advisor, Dr. Subith Vasu Sumathi. Dr. Ritesh Gorpati, Major Advisors, Dr. Subith Vasu Sumathi, and Dr. Yoav Peles. Dr. Kimiya Kiani, Major Advisor, Dr. Chishu Fu. Dr. Jiri Fu, Major Advisor, Dr. Jun Hook Park. Dr. Xavier Valentin Cottle, Major Advisors, Dr. Charles Hughes, and Dr. Pamela Wisniewski. Dr. Renoa Chowdhury, Major Advisor, Dr. June Hook Park. Dr. Tiffany Yim Do, Major Advisor, Dr. Ryan McMahon.
Dr. M.D. Sanzid bin Hussein, Major Advisor, Dr. Juan Choi, Dr. Sushan Guo. Dr. Kazi Redwan Shabab, Major Advisor Dr. Naveen Elaru, and Dr. Mohammed Zaki Hussein. Dr. Dewan Ashraful Parvez, Major Advisor Dr. Naveen Elaru. Dr. Sha'arior Parvez, Major Advisor Dr. Naveen Elaru. Dr. M.D. Ishtarak Jahan, Major Advisor Dr. Naveen Elaru. Dr. Wayne W. Farrell, Major Advisor Dr. Michael Kinzel. Dr. Rajenda Sharitha, Major Advisor Dr. Michael Kinzel. Dr. Shuvash Jamairi, Major Advisor Dr. Kazuk Mukhopadhyay. Dr. Santosh Sharma, Major Advisor Dr. Kifong Lee. Dr. Christian Gabriel Vasquez, Major Advisor Dr. Jeff Kaufman. Dr. M.D. Jibanul Haq Jiban, Major Advisor Dr. Niels da Vittoria Lobo. Dr. Yu Zhang, Major Advisor Dr. Dingbao Huang. Dr. Nanhini Raju, Major Advisor Dr. Janata Kapat. And the last PhD graduate, Dr. Manoj Prabhakar Sangonoray, Dr. Janata Kapat.
The master's degree represents intensive, rigorous study in a specific discipline or profession beyond the bachelor's degree. Today, we are pleased to confer master's degrees to our graduates who worked hard to achieve them. Will the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Business Administration, the College of Engineering and Computer Science, the College of Optics and Photonics, and the Rosen College of Hospitality of Management please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on behalf of the deans and the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates for the degrees for which they qualify and recommend that they be conferred.
Thank you again, Dr. Weisample. Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified, with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, as the first rows of master's awardees from the College of Business Administration approach the stage, will the remaining rows please be seated until directed to come forward?
From the College of Business Administration, Syed Hasham Azhar. Sarah Joyce Weinbrandt. Salvador Andreas Perez. Brandon James Herrera. Zaire Carrasquillo. Samantha Haley Warren. Isabel Christina Torres. Caitlin A. Dunlap. Madeline Rowe, Aubrey M. Russo, Ariane Jana Johnson, Brianna Nicole Armenteros, Amy Christina Hoffman, Robert Adam Goldstein, Maria Elena Frederick, Courtney Clemish, Catherine Elizabeth Everett, Jahisha Amanda Martin, Janessa Juliana Figueroa, Liz Harriet Mora Saavedra, Gabriel Alejandro Martinez Estrella, Mariah Kaylin Yao, Gabriela Jissy, Sire Yaakov Karen Siur, Leary Sheffy, Umayma Habib, Zoe Rebecca Spencer, Carolyn Elizabeth Ramsey, Andrew Everett Molo, Ariana Sofia Rivera Paleo, Janki Shah, Shivani Singh, Shania Millicent Victor, Kobe Elaine Tadros, Shari Ivana Barrios Banal, Alexis Nicole Daigle, Jason Miles Frank, Muhannad Jehobanadin, Andrew Marshall Redmond, Elise Sutherin, Brandy Butler, Daniel Jose Marquina, Joseph Ernest Zagame IV, Philip Daniel Hanush, Nina Verriother, Michael Joseph Campbell,
Austin Taryn Martin, Padukaj Jude S. Karunaratne, Casey Carnes, Danielle Jacqueline O'Connor, Alicia Sofia Palenzuela, Chloe Diana Cravello, Bella Yatzari Ibarra, Lauren Ashley Smith, Maggie Kung, Eliana Catarina Alvarez, Joanais Rivera, Nirali Bharat Patel, Sophia Carolina Hernandez, Nicole Marie Perez, Frank Paul Longo II, Avery Jean Tran, Manoj Kumar Guntaru, Jared Basani, Cody Lee Douglas, Remco Alexander Shipmaker, Samandeep Panwar, Annabella Segura, Yasmin Trudy Sawyers, Malik Ali B. Amalgurbi, Kelly P. Calderon, Niklashi Kakati, Danielle Laura Randazza, Jessica Lee Masheri, Nathan James Johnson, Richie Ernesto Hartig, Amir Ramahtali, Yesenia Evelyn Cardenas, Jennifer Andrea Molinares, Sarah Wagner Pearl, Chirang Patel, Kristen K. Dobson, Alexis Christine Day, Jerika Georgette Leon Castillo, Julieta Eileen Brogan, Taylor Lee Maloney, Lysandra Vasquez Hale, Victor H.R.A. Garcia Retarath, Destiny Robinson, Michael Warren Joseph Taub, Edward J. Ryan III, Mercedes Felicia Michelle Gonzalez, Amber Nicole Graham Williamson, Nicholas Robert Macaluso, Travers Edward Hills Jr., Christian Lane Tiffany, Maladen Bosniak, Pamela Melissa Hernandez Rivera, Anne Louise Forgione, Caitlin Priscilla Siegwald, Tiama Shelby Ruth Washington, from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, Shishir Kumar Singh, Zaki Ahmad Ratur, Tony Nguyen, Melanie Alfonso, Maxwell Jordan Booth, Aza Alasawi, Cameron Antonio Bonilla, Almutana Man Al-Ani, Alexis Nicole Boomover, Cynthia Alexis Burke, David Alejandro Gratfrel Silva, Stephen George Bromfield, Tori Lee Wright, Emily Catherine Bannister, Janice Zoe, Amelia Tra Tran, Kan Chi Win, Taylor Ann Peterson, Carolina Cunningham, Michelle Diane Solano, Abdulram Abukadra, Sanjay Shanbag, Nishanth Narenda, Tilak Murugan Rajaskar, Farhan Fuad Abir, Shiling Chun, Natalie Gabriel Bate, Hussein Mohammed Ikitsnandri, Daniel Allen Casey, Christian K. Stallnaker, Karel Thomas,
Khalid Aquanis Sr., Nasser Abdulmajid El Akanini, Nicolette E. Fornelis, Gokul Ram Elapalayam Rajaran, Harish Suresh, Gautam Mani, Kartisudan Sarapalayam Mani, Sahana Jakumar, Sarita Sandarajan, Irfan Bobarazi, Louis Joseph Yovino, From the College of Optics and Photonics, Aracelis Celeste Partida. From the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, Itzhak Leandra Figueroa Delgado. Alexandra Ellen Payton. Parker Lee Sayers. Victoria Lynn Chechuk. Taylor Justin Armstrong. Yeonjae Kim. Amin Saleh Sajini. Josephine Marie Dalisi. Kaylee Marie Pofek. Marissa Thomas. Caitlin Swain. Alexandria May Sanchez. Melissa Giselle Hernandez. And the last master's graduate, Zulin Mora Ochoa.
The baccalaureate degree is the crowning achievement of an undergraduate education and provides a strong foundation for new career opportunities and lifelong learning. Before these degrees are conferred, I welcome Dr. Sheila Amin, Interim Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, and Dean of the Burnett Honors College, to recognize our students graduating with distinction.
Thank you, Provost Johnson. It is my pleasure to provide special recognition to students who are graduating with distinction. Students who show sustained academic distinction and scholarship at the university graduate with Latin honors and are listed in the commencement program. Allow me to put this in perspective. To qualify for cum laude honors, students on average must earn 4 A's for every B they make, reaching a cumulative GPA of 3.8 or above. Cum laude graduates, please rise. Congratulations. Please be seated. To qualify for magna cum laude honors, students on average must earn 9 A's for every B they make, reaching a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or just above. Magna cum laude graduates, please rise as we congratulate you. Please be seated. Lastly, to qualify for summa cum laude honors, students must earn, on average, 19 A's for every B they make, reaching a cumulative GPA of 3.95 or up to a perfect 4.0. Summa cum laude graduates, will you please rise to be celebrated? Please be seated. You may have noticed that some of our graduates are wearing a gold cord. This cord signifies high academic accomplishment and represents our campus honor societies. In addition, top honor medallions are presented to the students who have achieved the highest grade point averages in their colleges. Will both these groups of scholars please rise and be recognized? Please be seated. The Burnett Honors College was established in 1998 to cultivate talent and inspire excellence. It is UCF's 4-year honors program and showcases exceptional scholarship, leadership, and creativity. In your program are the names of students graduating with university honors or who have completed an honors undergraduate thesis. I ask these scholars who have demonstrated remarkable achievement at UCF to stand for recognition. Please be seated. We are also very proud to acknowledge two groups of remarkable student leaders who are graduating, members of our Lead Scholars Academy and the President's Leadership Council. Their names are also listed in the program, and I ask them to stand for recognition. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Amin. Now, I ask Dr. Paul Jarley, Dean of the College of Business Administration, to present the baccalaureate candidates from that college.
I am proud to present the confident and eager baccalaureate candidates from the College of Business. Would the candidates please stand and remain standing? Make some noise, people, you're graduating. Better. Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these candidates receive the degrees for which they have qualified.
Will Dr. Michael Georgopoulos, Dean of the College of Engineering and Computer Science, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I'm proud to present the outstanding baccalaureate candidates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify. Candidates, please remain standing.
Will Dr. David Hagan, Dean of the College of Optics and Photonics, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I'm proud to present the creative and innovative baccalaureate candidates from the College of Optics and Photonics. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing? Provost Johnson, it's my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they have qualified. Candidates remain standing.
And will Dr. Cynthia Mejia, Dean of the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, present the baccalaureate candidates from that college?
I am proud to present the celebrated baccalaureate candidates from the Rosen College of Hospitality Management. Will the candidates please stand and remain standing? Provost Johnson, it is my pleasure to recommend that these students be granted the degrees for which they qualify. Candidates, please remain standing.
Thank you. Mr. President, the baccalaureate candidates standing before you have been recommended for graduation by the dean and the faculty of their colleges. I concur with these recommendations and present the candidates to you for the awarding of degrees.
Thank you, Provost Johnson. For baccalaureate graduates, the graduation tassel is a symbol of success. Moving the tassel to the left after graduating is symbolic of crossing to another stage of your life, while keeping your alma mater close to your heart. Baccalaureate graduates, this is the moment you have been waiting for. By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified, with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. You may now move the tassel on your caps from the right side to the left.
Family and friends, we will now invite our undergraduates to walk across the stage. Will the top honor graduates please come forward, followed by the first rows of baccalaureate graduates from the College of Business Administration? And will our other baccalaureate graduates please be seated until directed to the stage?
From the College of Business Administration, Julia Danielle Moen, summa cum laude. Valentina Ordui. Daniel Alberto Dello Strologo. Jake Rodriguez. Jonathan Matthew Amador. Victoria Andrea Rosario. Joel Michael Brandewine. Caleb James Presley. Tyra Tatiana Wong-Sang. Rayvon Alicia Demessen. Maya Angeline Giratano. Hunter Faith Capelli. Moira Naomi Martinez. Abdullah Khalid Al-Kasi. Thomas George Dill. Cesar Sepien. Colin Sean Morin. Sharon Amatova. Kimani Reeves Jr., Michael Jr. Theodore, Anthony George Ganjemi III, Daniel E. Navarro, cum laude, Brittany Marie El-Jabbour, Diana Carolina Sanchez, Jack Owen Brightfeller, Cindy Liu Duong, Hannah Nashed Khalil, Sophia I. Saladino, Chloe Lee Trieu, Zachary Bruce Stevens, magna cum laude, Indian Ayan, Amabel Solano, Tiffany Magna Nicole Perez,
Adrian James Hector, Amelia Jasmine Williams, John Edward Harrison III, Rahil E. Imami, Clean Lami Eberd Verdeles, John Andrew McClellan, Alexander Thomas Jackson, Julio Eduardo Peña, Pedro Lechi, Jacob Cody Weatherholtz, Miriam Elisa Mendez, Sally Fadl Aid, Joanna Martinez cum laude, Maria Gabriela Escalona Chaparro, Melissa Jessica Sanchez, Colby David Knipe, Sherry Ann Marissa Keene, Joshua David Peters, Xavier Curtis Robertson, Jackson Kennedy Durant, Duncan John Francisco Hagan, Haley Marie Felt, Samantha Brooke Caffrey, Nicole Marie Elias, Hunter Raina Montgomery, Brian Patrick Linden, Yareen Karen, Christopher Philip Martin, Isaac Nicholas Malaski, Sam Anderson Romine, Jeanette L. Peterson, Benjamin Michael Magnelli, Luke William Bamunde, Alexander William Dial, Harris Mitchell Katz Jr., Lucas Henry Lentini, Vincent N. Pinzone III, Travis Brett Booth, Brooke Nancy Booker, Kevin Dede, John Michael Anansa, Jonathan Alexander Ayala, Marcelo Andres Aedo, Nicholas Aaron Henricks, Gavin Bradley Hedgecock, Nicholas William Batillo, Matthew Jacob Kropp, Jacob Descoto, Sophia Lauren Ellison, Ryan Arman Tahiri, Jackson Cisco Vanderpool, Nicholas Charles Sabini, Artur Denise Santos, Ethan Mendel Amar, Micah Ariel Getz, Wade Vincent Rovello Pasarak, Mohammed Ahmed, Jacob Sebastian Gard,
Aaliyah Erica Dunn, Jasmine Nicole Hammer, Caitlin Jennifer Bodge, Christopher Alexander Garcia, Joshua M. Frederick, Nathan Edward Yaris, Logan Bradley Orlando, Diana Lopez, Eric David Crispin Eller, David Anthony Bowman, Amber Gifoni Albor, Sarah E. Atala, Marina Lerma, Benjamin Joseph Morse, Elliot Jose de la Rosa, Henry J. Izquierdo, Palmer Thomas Batchelder, Sierra Lynn Brown, Lexi Megan Finney, Leanna Hychez, Ryan Christopher Thornton, Sean Kirk, Elijah Varnell Tugreros Judy, Ivana Marie Padilla Guzman, Jordan Pierre Pinto, Justin Moreno, Sharif Jared Baker, Robert Seamus Gallagher, Gerardo Lemus Hernandez, Juan Maurice Williamson Jr., Patrick James Egan, Faisal Khalil Hadaya, Caden Hullick, magna cum laude, Tori Johanna Kotlier, summa cum laude, Talia Sophia Ayanelli, Ryan Andrew Moy, Cynthia J. Castillo, Olivia Price Bowling, Ken Kam Tan, Jordan Francis Giddis, Adrian Yamir Diaz, Javier Osimo Palma, David Wyatt Bird, Giselle Marissa Williams, Hak Huang Truong, Leighton Dupree Grisham, Mohammed Hilal Mohammed Al Bosaidi, Grady Steele Windham, Austin Michael Barberis, Natalia Caitlin Baez, Anthony Paul Romaniello, Jordan Thomas Henderson, Tyler Nicholas Olson, Karen Mohan, summa cum laude, Franco Augustin Dedoni, Juan Pablo Panunzio, Sean C. Parks, Logan A. Parks, Brian Andre Chang, James Burrell Rollins III, Shelby S. Searses, summa cum laude, Jefferson Chembra, Jaden C. Cruz Berdesia, Matthias C. Kraus, Trey Evan Saylor, German Burgos, Timothy Robbie Askew IV, Adam Thomas Walsh, Samuel Marin, Brandon Adrian Aguilar, Austin George Chavez, Dev A. Patel, Daniel Ryan Templeton, Dylan Christopher Likens, Noah J. Houghton, Enrique Gabriel Rivera, Evan Thomas Menendez, Matthew Dakota Mooney, Gina H. Luca, V. Nguyen, Tylis Williamson Sa, Kano Suarez, Allison Nicole Shields, summa cum laude, Sabrina Elena Mazzoni, Aaron Eugene Mincy, Dawson Cole Perez, Ethan Brandon Sam, Terry Diella Williams, Lucia Marie Mir, Aliyah Uratagoyena, Georgia Renee Myers, Scott Alexander Lester, Dylan Clemente Kutch, Cameron Franco, John Derek Ortiz, Cole Robert Cirillo, James Allen Tanous, Abdulmajid Khalid Hussein, Jesus M. Flores, Borislav Kozik, Claire Nicole Gandy, Caitlin Grace Bate, Valentina Elena Martinez Leon, Milette Cheryl Quidby, John Kissel Roki, Nicholas Edward Diedrich, magna cum laude, Kelvin Nguyen, Saya Alexandria Anglin, Evelyn Marie Rivera, Catania Champion, Andrew Kenneth Foreman, Zoe G. Signan, Andrea Ferrer, Anna Maria Ileana Imre, Dylan Scott Wall, Cesar Zamora Hernandez, Rylan Jacob Russo, Sofia Victoria Walteros, Brianna De Pham, Laura Ann Robinson, Hope Elizabeth Mullins, summa cum laude, Sierra D. Washtala, Robert Paul Elrod, Peyton Olivia Nelson, Danielle Nicole Carvella, Jackson Bird, Mateo Grauer,
Jorge Velez, Victor Arenas Delgado, Broderick Michael Otteson, Sarah Elizabeth Perez, Megan Hannah Salzvidil, Genesis Malia Gainey, Daniel Morse Alari, Dylan Duong Tai Win, Alex Bernard Lucchesi, Alyssa Morgan Winters, Genevieve Marguerite Jacobi, Ashley Nicole Branham, Reniel Alberto Segura Jr., Jacob Tyler Greenwood, Morgan Emily Warmoth, Sophia Anna Gerena, Fabiana Franceschi, Callista Victoria Pantoja Kinney, Bianca Kiera Antoinette Brooks, Jacob Bennett, Janiel Joaquin Peralta, Justin Cameron Parker, Sydney Ray Globrecht, Logan Miles Camelar, Andrew Raymond Silden, Gabrielle Marie Witherspoon, Tin Duk Bui, Kurt Michael Carlson, David Watson, Matthew William Zimathis, Taylor V. Lee, Alexander James Switzer, Andrew Jacob Williamson, summa cum laude, Seth William Grady, Peter Gaetano Zaczek, Tyler Jonathan Cohen, Rafael Chavez Rezende, Blake Joseph Thomas, Jonathan David Jimenez, Megan Catherine Jones, Antonio Jose Cardoso, Richard William Wagner, Jonathan Sharon, Michelle Sachi Levitt, Cole Thomas McKeo, Travis Jared Morgan, Nico Pieter Groenwald, Jonathan Kimball Lewis, magna cum laude, Alyssa Danielle Gomez, cum laude, Lorik Lotfi, Alexis Jolie Vega, Jalen Christopher Blitzdell, Kevin John Malakovic, Dominic Quinn, Judd St. Pierre, Tristan Adam Cabrera, Rory Joseph Clark, Adrian Thomas Sanchez, Colton Eric Martinez, Christopher Torres Vega, Danielle Marie Dorilio. Jake H. Glidden, cum laude. Jordy David Rivera. Ryan Luke Levinson. Kenneth Scott Kronberger. Alicia Paige Ammerman. Priscilla Adichirel. Javier Alcantara. Justin Patrick Fisher. Tatiana Yakmetz. Thomas Roger Clancy Cox. Jeffrey Matthew Potvin II. Conrad Jared Pereira. Michael Albert Plechy. Matthew Wasaki Denning. Douglas Ethan Forrest. Benjamin Thomas Hughes. Windsor Elizabeth Gagnon. Haley Abigail Bodick. Molly Ann Smith. Augustina Bea. Emily Parker Edwards. Caitlin Mai Deng.
Benjamin P. Engelhardt. Nicholas Pagliaro. Jessica Lauren Webb, summa cum laude. Angel Rodriguez. Allison Michelle Marrero. Patrick Henry Brown. Raquan T. Miller. Abigail Irene Coleman. James Michael Dodds. Alexandra Navarro. Laura Dusalon. Dominic Joseph Filippili. John Nicholas Sater. Anthony Cruz. Holden Brent Campbell. Alexander Glenn Parker. Christian Prexel. Ashley Marie Rodriguez. Brett Daniel Voix. Yanero Nuzozales. Neila A. Jackson. Jose Miguel Crespo. Alexis L. Noda. The last bachelor graduate of the Business Administration School is Mohammed Abbas Issa. And now, from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, William Arthur Janes, summa cum laude. Gabriel P. Maldonado. Zachary J. Kelly. Hasib Zuberi. Ryan Vicente Flores. Maya Elizabeth Barron. William Alexander Bass. Ruth Julianne Pearl. Joseph Ellen Finfrock. Jared P. Long. Marco Martinshevic. Andres Bernardo Sedena Ospina. Santiago Alvarez Sanchez. Pamela Andrea Zapata. Jonathan Espitia Luna. Francisco Alessandro Garcia. Roshan Cadalur Roy, cum laude. Jean-Pierre Georges. Alan Jean-Jacques. Caleb Barry Gibson, magna cum laude. George Elias Ray. Clint Luchman. Itigyar Nazametov. Ivan Matsopa. Michael Anthony Mayer. Jorge Ian Lugo. Hunter Gibson Recker. Ethan Ashton Ellis. Eshfar Arjumand Alam. Amani Rios. Santiago Rodriguez, cum laude. Boris Atanasov. Jose Valencia. Gracie Ann Bliss Faircloth. John Iwad. Colin Ward Notkin. Luis Felipe Panvanillo Guedes. Thomas Kickbush. Brianna Behari. Michael Jonathan Burham. Brent Tyler Lee. Christian Paul Carlson. Andres Joaquin Luiches. Jai Alexander Wright. Dylan Edward Augustus Wellenbusher. Danielle Augustin Logan. Marie Claire Guzman Reyes. Kyle Edward Wensloff. Miguel Angel Rosario, cum laude. William Scott Genevrino. Paco Jalil Luis Balthazar. Stanley Herius F. Sinius. Andres A. Arzale Ramos, Elenia Bothert, Hiram Lawrence Garland, Isabel Passavant Geiger, magna cum laude, Francisco J. Pinzola Sandoval, Adrian Grigana, Shiv Patel, Anal Patel, Adnan Abdoyalev, Mia R. Halperin, Andrew Lechuga, Jamori Williams, Emmanuel Monarco Lavasseur, Logan Benjamin Terrell, Melek Ismail, Jamar Marquesi Jackson, Samuel Benjamin Kendall, Mohit Danish Balakar, Isaac Mika Jarvis, Jasmine Faith Barrett, Rachel Alexandra Sack, Matthew Allen Crespo, summa cum laude, Bramdon C. Diaz, Nicholas Alexander Munschauer, Jennifer Mary Foley, Mark G. Palacio, Matthew DJ Trump, Aaron Moreno, Luciano Carlo Malvicino, Natalia M. Anaya, Teresa Marie Hudgens, Sebastian Tyler Harding Rowe, Derek Benjamin Huss, Tyler John Kearns, Sarah Elizabeth Lynch, Jessica Lee Urrutia, Danielle Nicole Maz, Aaron Jake Thompson, Chase Lee Moskowitz, Gavin Seth Meyer, Mina S. Saman, Mohammed Owaisi Alim Siddiqui, Mohammed Basarbaki, Ivan Philip Glazer, Camila Flores, Kareem Abdulmonim Kadash, Daniel Jose Nunez, Stephen Louis Nardello, Anthony John Banag, Spencer Dane Castanelli, Celeste Alexandra Ozamek Newman, Carlos R. Morales Ramos, Aluquayode Kamari Nathaniel Abushayri, Alonso Jesus Rosado, Santiago Acosto Cano, Suguru Matthew Toyota,
Julia Christine Bennett, Emily Grace Cohel, Benjamin Joseph Farquhar, Andrew William Cooper, Khalid Tujar, Zachary Curtis Jenkins, Orlando Jose Fonseca Carbonell, Nicholas D'Onofrio, Charity Candice Rollins, Stephen Polner cum laude, Josue Sanchez, Alex B. Nguyen, Suseth Isabel Serrano, Christopher Terry Jock, Noah David Carrier, Valeria Stefania Cuencas, Morgan E. Frost, summa cum laude, Lazaro Sosa, Judd Rowan Brock Edgar, cum laude, Troy D. Baggs, Mark Erickson Julio Galindo Sr., Rodrigo M. Crespo, Giovanni Maldonado Velez, Alejandro Rafael Olivo, Kyle J. Tom cum laude, Gedarli Joseph, Daniel Christopher II, Leandro Aguirre, Charles Patrick Griffin, Jacob Tyler Viana, Eliezer Roman, Junsu Zheng, Samuel Harmon Durkee, Marley Mercer, James Daniel Gonzalez, Jamshed Ali Syed, Simon Chung Pham, Rodney Jordan Jones, Trevor Hyatt Pearson, Jason Juan Ramos, Dagny Marie Nosi, summa cum laude, Sydney Page Baldwin, summa cum laude, Kyle Spencer Shearer, Alfredo Pedro Kroll, cum laude. Alexandra Marie Jimenez. Ian Brantley North. Katuri Cooper. Nassan Santana. Mateen Haidari Kadir. Logan James O'Brien. Jackie Abedin. Donald J. Kelly III. Adam Perez. Meredith Ann Lewis. Mackenzie Michelle Herod. Vidal Alexis Reyes II. Cyril Samuel Eddie Simon. Elma Hussein. Matthew Aaron Snyder. Justin Alexander Sasso. Ashley Simone Waters. Brianna Nicole Wire. Shatarika Powell. Jalen Bradley Donald. Francisco Montecalvo. Rashawn Hendricks. Stefan Justin Rade. Katie Carreras. Gus Wayne Earl McDonald. Roman Richard Misakowski Jr. Sebastian Tirado. Pavan S. Patel. Michael John Catalano. Mukund G. Vadasudevan. Stephen Alexander Camacho. Eli Shea Guerrero. Ryan Lee Pettit. Zamarad Al Harthi. Natalie Rose Doucette. Alexander Todorov Dimitrov. Daniela Nicole Figueroa. Andrew Robert Miller. Daniel Antonio Solis. Jonathan Maxwell O'Leary. Alexander Kwok Hung Williams, magna cum laude. Alejandro Nunez, cum laude. Jacob Taylor. Sarah Elizabeth Ann Bulger. Shelby Noel Frame.
James Jarrow, cum laude. Lance Nicholas Zabalon Rancis. Condra Leanne Amaya. Tyler Andrew Vornman. Eritza Aiza Khan. Nicholas Rodriguez. Malik J. Francis. Flavio Alcides Gomez. Jolian Samara Poneto. Victoria A. Badia. Henry Brian Scarborough. Ali Anson Hirschman. Roy Pereira Acosta, cum laude. Adebayo, cum laude. Srihan Jaganapali. Chauvry Dwayne Wynn. Vincent Anthony Giancomelli. Omar Bashir Gaeta. Anderson Mota. Luis Fabricio Barrera Inga. Luis Andres Barrera Inga, summa cum laude. Kayla Sierra Funches. George Charleston Minor. Brandon Arcadio Laura. Maximus Lee Shaman, magna cum laude. Kane Wrigley Tobe. Taurine Casey Perkins. Aaliyah Lynn Ramos. Peter Roy Belleran. Kipling Uel McLaren. Tyler J. Couliard. Ashton Mark Campbell. Ian Jr. Justin Coley. Ben Fung. Tim Fung. Jordan Donovan Miller. Reese Allen Stowell. Antonio Julio Galloso Jr. Alex Justin Rivera. Isaac Avant Gibbs. Ethan Garrido. Nicholas James Bartolucci. Jose Manuel Yamin. Julio Andres Lopez. Franco Molina. Santiago Andres Lacera. Tanushka Kamuju. Sarah C. Tisi, cum laude. Kellen Michael Dennis Danielson. David Taylor Herbert. Sahil Gandhi. Tiffany Nguyen Trong. Austin Michael Harkins, summa cum laude. Julianne Andre Tabasio. Tyler Joseph Gay. Alejandro Ferrero, cum laude. Hera Alexa Partridge. Anissa Amelia Collier. Ryan Shu Colano, cum laude. John David Van Connect. Tanner Joseph Snow, cum laude. Nicholas James Jenner. Sonia Wadhwa. Leila Elbana. Mohammed Uzair. Obaid Sahi. The last bachelor's graduate of this College of Engineering and Computer Science, Michael John Philippe Vinny Kouani. Now from the College of Optics and Photonics, Franley Alberto Casado. Nicole Ayana Parker. The last bachelor's graduate of Optics and Photonics, Michael Manuel Soto. From the College of Hospitality Management, Tori Kenyon Elise Thompson, summa cum laude. Adam Christopher Noguera. Bridget Veronica Ward. Charlie Xavier Lespierre. Maik Kahim Grace Cooper. Ian O. Holnick. Nicholas Gerald Kirkland Brooks. Stephanie Carice Stanley. Rose Petals Weiss. Jordan R. Deutsch. Gianna Inez Helfrich. Chase William Rubemeyer. Madison Elizabeth Wiley. Ashton Ann Tillis. Bonnie Lorraine Lewis. Rachel Julia Kegel. Marwa Eshik. Casey Lynn Rhodes, cum laude. Jasmine J. Morales. Haley R. Lanham. Sophie Simone Hunt. Alexander David Hanley. Jack T. Parvin. Marissa Renee Barto, cum laude. Kensley Bened Crawford. Emanuela Elizabeth Klinger. Lindsay Joan Steoch. Marco A. Benavides. Daniel Dimitri Galvin. Isabel Parra. Marcella Maria Lewis, cum laude. Maria-Rose Elise Toro. Kimberly Santucci Figueroa. Christian Luis Rivera Perez. Morgan Grace Guarisco. Jeline Abigail Velez. Barbara Marino, cum laude. Ann Pretner, cum laude. Kaylin Marie Egan, magna cum laude. Blake Hunter Flynn.
Alexa Sophia Perez. Julissa Caparata Paz. Arwa Fahad El-Shamari. Alexandra Anna Hale. Shania Ariel Johnston. Cole William Russin. Rachel A. Hebert. Carmen Dakota Guttenfelder. Zachary William Dostal. Adriana Larissa Sanchez. Rebecca Benny Barton. Justice Lauren Marie Lahendro. Evan Davis Anderson. Anais Angelina Cañas. Bruna Della Sanctos. Mariah Janae Hills. Megan Elise Esposito. Barbara Farina. Kennedy Noel Stiff. Christopher John Michael Walker. Caitlin Elizabeth Reelis. Beatrice Aldondra Hidalgo Arwando. Elena Diane Smith. Sharon Anna Wynn. Candace Chanel Johnson. Reagan Elise Westfall. Sierra Jade Spindler. Anne-Marie Christina John. Taylor Quincy. Haley Marie Smolek. Bridget Ann Moran. Allison Olivia Taylor, cum laude. Hunter James Ashbaugh. David Miles Zeman. Zane Emerson Griffith. Valerie Utrera. Darius Dwan Pinder. Andong Yang. Christopher Warren Manier. Robert Luis Merida. Isabella Nicole Torrado. Manuel Eduardo Santiago. Olga Kuripova. Elena Sarah Peak. Maggie Elizabeth Miller. Jordan Francis Green. Patricia Palacios. Emily Murdoch, cum laude. Melis Ortiz Diaz, Dominic J. Senens, Kelsey Elise Dixon, Carlos Manuel Castro Wetstein cum laude, Haley Olivia Tackett, Lily Laura Ehlers, Angela Tipsavan Sanavoravang cum laude, Teresa Tramden Lee, Daniela Ruffoni Samide, Victoria Isabella Crespin cum laude, Nicole Sofia Colina, Jason Taylor Hoff, Heather M. Barnard, Elizabeth Grace McAdam, Lucas Zanchetta Carnavali, Paige Lynn Wilson, Genesis Nicole Bastidas, Hannah Nicole Schmid,
Sierra G. McPherson, Emily Samantha Bonamo, Nyok Hugh, Matias Pintor Ferreira de Souza, Sean P. Kelly, Jasir Ali Kawar, Eloise Noel Suma, Juan Andres Ponton, Pamela Perez Fernandez, Sierra Maria Hicks, Desiree J. Bouchard, Robert Keith Kilpatrick Jr., Jace Tenue, Catherine Lee Dupre, Andrew James Buckle, cum laude, Jeremiah Davios Reed, Cara Lynn Matthews, and the last bachelor's graduate of today's morning ceremonies, Laurel Ann Tyson.
Congratulations again, class of 2024. We are so proud of you. Alexander Brawley, the student body vice president, has some brief words of encouragement.
Wow. Congratulations, graduates. We know this road to this big day wasn't always easy, especially for so many of you in the class of 2024. But let today remind you that despite the obstacles and challenges, you prevailed, you charged on, and your entire UCF community celebrates you. So, what now, class of 2024? Go out into the world, cultivate your talents, and follow your passions as you positively impact society. Never forget where you came from. With the knowledge, tools, and growth from your time at UCF, you'll be unstoppable. We are so excited to see what you will accomplish next. Please know that wherever life leads, you are forever a part of our UCF family and Knight Nation. Now, for your first time as UCF alumni, let me lead you in saying, go Knights, charge on.
Thank you, Alexander. As we near the end of our ceremony, I invite our last speaker, Cynthia Chamberlain, classes of 95 and 98, to welcome you to the UCF alumni family.
Well done, class of 2024. As a two-time alumni, I know what an extraordinary accomplishment you have achieved. And I also know that great things are in store for you as you pursue your dreams and energize the workforce and the communities that you're going to serve. As you start this exciting new chapter of your life, I hope that you'll always remember that there are fellow Knights in your UCF alumni chapters throughout the world. And hopefully you will stay involved with your alma mater. There's lots of opportunities for you to cheer on future graduates through mentorships and events whether that's in the classroom or on the field. In 2016, a group of new graduates instituted the tradition of the class gift. And since then, thousands of students have contributed funds to advance the excellence and the impact of their university. In the audience today, we have a new group of philanthropic pace setters. Will those of you that contributed to the class gift please rise and be recognized? Thank you, fellow Knights, for investing in the university for the future. As graduates of UCF, your trajectory for success has just begun. And when we say charge on, we mean that we will put everything we've got into being smarter, stronger, and bolder than before. Knight Nation and your UCF alumni family join you in that commitment. And as always, go Knights.
Thank you, Cynthia. Graduates, we are all so proud of what you have achieved. I hope you are proud of each other and yourselves. As we close our ceremony, know that UCF will play a tremendous role in what is to come in our state and world through great discoveries, life-changing inventions, healthier people, solutions to challenges we know about, and those that have yet to even emerge. And you, our graduates, are a major part of everything we will achieve. We are a university committed to unleashing potential, helping to provide opportunity for people from every walk of life to earn success. Today, we celebrate all of you who chose to work hard and devote yourselves to making the most of every opportunity presented. We hope you retain the unmatched optimism, curiosity, and compassion that first brought you to UCF. We wish you much happiness and success in all you do, and above all, we hope you will keep reaching for the stars. Before we go, please join me in recognizing the contributions of two people who helped make this such a memorable event. Our bagpipers, Ben Pugh and Eric Stein. We will conclude our ceremony by singing the Alma Mater. You will find the words on the back cover of your program. Afterward, we will have the recession of the platform party and the faculty. All guests should then exit the arena and meet your graduate outside. Thank you all for joining us for today's commencement ceremony. Will all who are able please rise? And gentlemen, will you again remove your caps?
All hail to Alma Mater, whose banner black and gold will wave in fame and splendor as the passing years unfold. May loyalty and friendship